Hello everyone, Barkov here with another video, and this is going to be about minion gear crafting. Now, honestly, I was supposed to craft my wand, and I know that, I told you guys that I was going to do that, but honestly, right now the wand is not finished. I'm still crafting it, and it's taken me a very long time to do so. The past days, I haven't really been playing the game. I've been making you guys a crafting guide in a document. So yeah, I'll be showing you guys that in a bit. Another thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be example crafting an item. And yeah, I'll be explaining how you basically craft in the game as well. Alright, so here I am in my stash, and we're going to be taking a base out. We're going to be crafting some boots, by the way. And let's actually see. So over here we have the Dragon Guardian's Foot Guards, which gives us 3240 armor and a chance to avoid elemental ailment, which is not too bad of a choice. We got the Watcher's Trail with evasion and lightning resistance, but I don't want to use evasion, so we're going to be looking, let's see, this one. Energy shield and chance to avoid elemental ailment, not too bad. And then over here, oh, actually this one is not too bad. It's got cold resistance and movement speed, and this movement speed is tier 2 already. Okay. Yeah, sometimes you'll be finding a piece of gear that drops like this that already has a stat on it, like 1 or 2. I would recommend you to use either a normal base, which is like a white color, and then there is this, I think it's called magic, which is the blue color. So this way you'll be spending the least crafting materials in the game as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and craft. Now, as you can see, we are using 3 flame dust for each mod. This amount will be 1 if you don't have any mods on your item. I call mods, they're basically, they're called affixes in the game, but I like to call them mods because I'm used to it. But you know, if I say mods, then you know what I mean. Well, anyway, so if you have no mods at all, it will cost 1 flame dust, and right now it'll cost me 3 because I already have 1 mod on it. So let me show you guys the document real quick. So I put down a low budget boots over here, and I'm going for the life based. So I want maximum life, regenerate life per second, regenerate life per second while moving, and then any resistance, movement speed, and movement speed will not hit reasonably. I'll be getting into the document really soon. I just want to show you guys what I am trying to craft right now. So first of all, one of the mods is max life. So we're gonna try and hit max life. Now also, one thing I do want to explain is if you're crafting, then this is what it's going to look like when you're trying to hit a craft. So this one shows your current boots right now, and this one on the right shows what stats will be added on your boots. So if you don't like whatever you're seeing on the right side, then don't confirm it and confirm the previous one. This way, you know, you will stay on 1 mod and you will keep on using the same amount of flame dust right now. If you do add another mod, then the cost will increase, of course. So we're gonna just keep on doing this until we regenerate life per second. Oh yeah, that was one of the mod, right? I mean, there were 2. I think there's 2 different regenerate life per second. Hold on, just give me a second. Let's see. Was it percentage? No, this one. Oh, this is while moving. Ah, okay, hold on. Yeah, my bad. As you can see, the cost has increased into, wait, no, this is flame sand. This is flame sand. But yeah, right now we're going to be using a higher tier crafting material, which is flame sand, which is going to cost 1. And then the next time we're going to be using it is going to increase the cost. So let's try and hit another mod, which is going to be maximum life. And then regenerates life per second, which is this one over here. So we're going to try and hit those. Oh, as you can see right now, it's going to be replacing my mod if I'm going to confirm it. Now let's see what tier this is. Actually is not too bad. But we don't want to replace the mods, so... Well, actually it doesn't really matter in this case because they're both tier 1, which is both really good. So I'm gonna be confirming the previous one and we're gonna try again. Maximum mana. Oh, no, removes my speed. And yeah, sometimes it can remove a mod, and if you just have to carefully look at what it removes and what it adds, because otherwise you can accidentally remove one of the mods that you want to keep. Let's see. No. Tier 4, not too bad. Do I want to keep that? Yeah, I'll keep that. I'll keep that. Like, do keep in mind you don't have to roll all tier 1, or, you know, at least, you know, roll something that is good enough, like tier 4. There are other tiers as you can see. Like, usually up to tier 4 is, you know, is pretty nice to have. Now, top 3 is usually what I want to be aiming for. And tier 1 is if I want to, like, make my item really perfect. Anyway, I'm not gonna try and spend too much. As you can see, I don't have that many materials right now. So, you know, I'm just gonna show you guys the example item. And show you guys how it's crafted. Oh, actually, oh no, I I accidentally clicked over it. It's fine. But we got the regenerate life per second. Sadly, I did miss another higher tier of maximum life. I think it was tier 3, so that would have been better, but you know, it's fine. That also, don't try and click too much like I did. So just slowly click. Okay, so we got all of the prefixes that we want. So now we're gonna try and hit, let's see, the Soulburst Amber, which is giving us movement speed. So we're gonna try and get another movement speed. Movement speed were not hit recently. Hold on, let me see. Ah, okay, so tier 2 looks really nice. So we're gonna try and see if I can hit that without trying to replace it. Oh, that is actually great. Alright, so now, as you can see, I'm using a different tier of crafting materials. This is the Flame Elementium, and these are so far really rare. Now, we're gonna try and hit the last affix, which is gonna be a resistance. So let's see. Over here, Tenacity Ember. And I don't think it matters which resistance. Actually, I have to take a look first at my current boots, which gives me cold resistance. So if I remove this, it will lower my cold resistance by a lot. So I'm gonna have to try and hit the same amount of cold resistance, which is, let's see, tier 4 or above. So yeah, always check your gear if you're swapping something out. Always check if, you know, your resistance are gonna be capped, because, you know, you're gonna need it. Anyway, oh, I'm still not capped. So let's see if we can hit tier 3 maybe. So I'm gonna try and hit tier 3 with the Tenacity Ember for cold resistance. Oh, that's tier 5. No. And yeah, the more mods you have on your item, by the way, the higher the chances are that it's going to remove one of your mods. So one way to prevent that is to use the Acute Fossil, which gives a guaranteed increase of 1 affix to gear. And then the Spiral Fossil, you know, it gives a guaranteed high-leveled affix. So yeah, right now I don't have any, as you can see, so I'm just gonna see and try and hit. And if I hit a different resistance, that's fine as well, actually, because maybe I'll craft a different item which will hit different resistance. Oh, no, not what we want. See. We're just gonna have to hope that it won't remove one of the stats. Well, actually, I won't mind if it removes my max life, because you can always enchant it, I suppose. So if you don't want to spend too much and it's still gonna remove a mod, then make sure it's one of the mods that you want the least. So let's see, erosion resistance. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, it's not removing any of my mods. This is great. Tier 3. There we go. Or item. Awesome. Now, usually after you have 6 affixes, you will be able to use the Ominous and the Restless Ember, and those are really good mods that are coming from these embers, by the way. So yeah, but this is gonna be super expensive, so I'm just gonna cut it here, because right now, as you can see, it's gonna cost 20 flame elementium to put yeah, every try you're gonna use 20 flame elementium and 1 ominous ember, and those embers are not cheap, and so are 20 flame elementium. So I'm just gonna cut it here, and yeah, these are my boots, and they are really good boots so far. I love it. So we have finally arrived at the document. Now, before I go through it, I do want to say that I've been spending lots of time putting this together. And yeah, I've been having some long nights trying to finish this. I've also been streaming it on Twitch. Like, people have literally been watching me typing in this document for hours. And I really appreciate it for those who were there and supporting me and making compliments for me making this document. Also, this document is 50 pages long, so I'm not going to go through this entirely. I'm just going to do the first couple of things. And yeah, I'll leave a link down below in the description for you guys, so you guys have access to this document, and then you can all read it. Anyway, let me make this a little bigger. There we go. So, there's a disclaimer. This document is made by a human being and might contain some mistakes. Also, this contains my personal opinion for gear. So basically, you know, I put in this document what I think is best. And the game is still very new, and all of us are still learning. If something does not seem right or needs to be changed, or you have any questions, please let me know in the Discord, YouTube comments, or stop by when I'm live streaming on my Twitch channel. So I left some links for you guys, so you guys can ask me any questions, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions as well. Anyway, I have an entire information section. I got an intro, how to craft. I will be putting this video under how to craft. And then also I got some recommendations for you guys, multiple crafting choices. So everything in these topics, you know, all belong to this crafting guide. So I put different kinds of gear bases for you guys. I have different kinds of budgets. And yeah, I have a low budget for those who do not have enough crafting materials to afford the higher ones. So that's why I made a low budget, a medium budget, and a high budget, and even a god tier budget for those who like it. So something I do want to say about the god tier, well, actually, let me just read it. So I made god tier crafting only for those who would like to do an insane amount of DPS. It is totally up to you if you would like to sacrifice your defenses for even more DPS. I also highly recommend rolling tier 1 defense affixes such as resistance to still get the best defenses out of your crafted gear. Now, of course, that speaks for itself. You know, if you are trying to make something godly or, you know, super strong with all DPS, then you're barely gonna have any space for defenses. Anyway, I also put the drop locations. I have a topic about enchants and enchanting after crafting, which might be interesting for some of you guys. Then I got some notes. So at the end of each section, highest tier pages, so I'm talking about like god tier here, god tier here. Some of them only has high budget, so you know, at the end of all of these, you know, there might be a note, so please check these for additional informations, and in some cases there might not be a note at all. And then I've got the formats, so I'll be explaining you know, the formats, because you know this is basically what it looks like in this entire section over here. So I'll be explaining, you know, how this works, how you should read it, and yeah, how you should use it basically. So I got some examples, and then I also got the link sources, the pictures I've been using in this document, and the drop locations all comes from these links. Anyway, this is basically what my document will be looking like. You'll be looking at a topic like weapon crafting or amulet crafting, and you get a bunch of bases, which is ranged between low to high budget. So I put the drop location, and also I put a personal preference. So for example, I am using the Bard's Wand right now. So if you want to use exactly what I'm using, then yeah, just pick the ones that have personal preference like this. Anyway, I also put like a question mark for some things because not everything is clear. So for example, right now, the Scarlet Wand, when I tried to find a market price, there wasn't any available like at all. So anyway, this is what it'd be looking like when you're trying to craft your item. So if you are having a really low budget and you cannot afford that much, then you should select the low budget. If you have a medium budget, then you should of course select the medium budget, and so on. So I put a bunch of things, as you can see. So over here is the affix list. Sometimes there's an enchant under, and then over here it says you know, if it's a wand or a staff. So do pay attention to that. And another thing is the embers that you'll be using. I have also put those down for you guys to make everything just, you know, clear. So then there's other post fixes and then enchants that I've put down there. Now the reason why I put those down there is because, you know, crafting your item should be totally up to you. You should put whatever mods you want to put on there. And if you want to use some of these, then that is totally fine. If you want to use other mods on your item, then you should definitely go ahead and do that. So I got some other options for you guys for that reason. Anyway, this is basically what the document will be looking like. And yeah, as I said, I will be leaving a link into the description. And yeah, I really hope that this will help all of you guys with crafting. So there's literally everything. There's weapon, amulet, shield, helmet, boots, belt, gloves, chest, and ring crafting. So yeah, everything should be in here. If you guys have any suggestions that I should add into this guide, then please let me know as well. I'll take suggestions. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this document. So there's something I wanted to explain about enchanting, and that should also be in the document. But as I wrote down in the document, some enchants cannot be a craft. So most enchants, you know, I'm just gonna show you guys. So let's take this helmet for example. Most enchants like life, mana can also be a craft. But for example, minion damage is not a craft, it's an enchant. If we're gonna go look at the crafting list, now as you can see, minion damage is just not an option here. So sometimes an enchant can be better than a craft. So it's totally up to you if you wanna enchant your item instead of crafting it, or you know, try that enchanting idea after you have crafted a full item with 6 affixes and used ominous and rustled embers. So that's what I wanted to say. So we have arrived at the end of this video. Now, actually, one thing that I do want to say is about my wand. So I did tell you guys that I was gonna craft my wand and show you guys how I'm crafting my wand, but yeah, this is what my wand looks like right now, and it's still not finished. Like, I've been spending a lot of time trying to finish my wand, but I've also spent a lot of time working on the document, so I haven't really been able to do anything about my wand the past couple of days. As you can see, I am also aiming for tier 1 mods, which also takes a huge amount of materials, by the way. So this is probably gonna take me some time to finish. But yeah, I hope I'll be able to finish sooner or later, and I'll be showing you guys all of the clips that I have made, because I have a lot of clips saved. So yeah, it's probably gonna be a super long video, but I'll try and, you know, like speed it up or something. I'll find a solution. Anyway, I also want to say thank you to all of you supporting me, watching my videos. I never expected for so many people to actually watch my video, and I just wanted to say thank you guys. Also, I'll be leaving a link in the description of the document, and yeah, leave a comment down below if you have any questions. I also stream on Twitch if you want to ask me any questions there, or just hang out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.